Would you like to attract more money into your life in 2020? Right? CC Cheney here, and today I'm sharing 6 books that you should probably pick up if you want to be serious about getting in the right mindset to attract money and wealth into your life. So, I am in the middle of, I don't even know how to, I guess not in the middle of, I am taking a course that's all around this idea of money mindset and attracting wealth into your life. I'm actually on my second round of this course, and there are several books that were recommended and also some books that I've been reading as well that have been helping. And honestly, it's already making a difference in my life. I've already attracted some surprise money just in the last 2 weeks as I have been focusing in more on this. So I thought, you know what? If it's working for me, if I'm attracting some money, I should probably help you do the same, right? So let's dig into these 6 books. The first is called Unleash Your Inner Money, Babe, Up-Level Your Mindset and Manifest $1,000 in 21 Days. And that's by Catherine Zenkina. Now, this one, she speaks to women. Fellas, that does not mean that you cannot benefit from this book. So I'm just going to throw that out there. But I love this particular book because it gives you daily activities to help you think about money differently, to help you attract money in a different way. And the first time I went through this book, there were little things that showed me that I just didn't respect money the way that I should be, right? And so each lesson comes with action steps that help you to shift the way you treat money, shift your energy around money, and helps you attract money into your life. So if you've not read that one, highly recommend it. Also, because it's like a 21-day guide, it's something you can pull out, right, in your life when you need it to start thinking about money and attracting money into your life. Number 2, this one is really popular. A lot of people know this one, but I'm throwing it out there because not everybody's heard of it. And that's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And this one is like a classic, right? It's a total classic, and it's really designed to help you work on your money mindset, right? And to really understand how to attract money in your life, the type of mindset you have to be wealthy, period, right? So I really love that one. I'm going to be honest with you. The thing about Think and Grow Rich, like, you can't get everything that's in there on one pass. It's like impossible. That is a book that you want to be pulling up on a regular basis and rereading and rereading and rereading. Okay, so that's book number 2. Now, book number 3. If you're in business, any type of business, if you've got a home-based business, this is a book that I love, and it's actually modeled after Think and Grow Rich, but with modern language, which is why I really love it, because it's much, much easier for me to read, and that is Vibrational Money Immersion by Ray Higdon. Tonight will be the last chapter of this book, and then it will be my 4th time having read it. It is so incredible. Every single chapter has some personal development work at the end of the chapter in each of the chapters. So it's so helpful. And it's, again, every time I read a chapter, there's some other nugget that I didn't quite get. So the thing about these books, and that's why I say read them more than once, is that once your brain stretches, you're able to read something with a completely different mind, right? And so where you are right now, right? Take a look at your bank account. Where are you right now financially? You're not going to be there after you've read this book once or you've read a book twice, right? So your mind stretches and it allows you to really look at things in a different way. So I love Vibrational Money Immersion. I've actually given away 2 copies, 2 copies this year alone. I've got 2 more coming my way just because that's how much I love this book. I'm always recommending it to people who are in business, people who are thinking about going into business. Because if you want to build success, if you want to attract money into your life, if you want to attract customers into your life, you really need to be reading, you really need to have the right mindset for that, right? And that's what I love about this particular book, Vibrational Money Immersion, is that it allows you to have the kind of mindset of a person who can create that kind of success. So that's book number 3. Book number 4 is Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? So a lot of people have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you've read it in the past, I want to encourage you to read it again, okay? Because this book is so good because it shows you the mindsets of different types of people. People who have a wealth mindset and people who have a poverty mindset, right? And there are people who are successful in this world who actually have a poverty mindset, and they put a cap on the amount of wealth and success that they can actually achieve, right? And so you don't want to do that. You don't want to put a cap. And what I love about Robert Kiyosaki and Rich Dad, Poor Dad is that he shows you like the values behind the types of thoughts that we have about money. So many of us live our life and we have these ideas about what it means to have money and what it means, for someone to be wealthy. And some of that connotation is negative. And those are mindset shifts that we have to make. Okay, so that's why I highly recommend this one, because you might see yourself in the Poor Dad, not realizing that you've got some underlying values, you've got some underlying thoughts that you might want to correct if you actually want to create financial abundance in your life. So that is book number 4. Book number 5, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. I overheard some folks talking about this book, earlier this year. And I like this one because it's a really short read. It's literally, if you want to work on your money mindset, you could read this book every single day. And you'll get more and more and more understanding of how to create financial abundance in your life. I love that about this book. People hear the title, and if you have any sort of reaction to The Science of Getting Rich, that might mean that you need to read some of these books, right? That might mean that you have some aversion to the idea of wealth or rich or whatever. So I highly recommend that you dig into those. Love The Science of Getting Rich. That's a really good one. Again, that's Wallace Wattles. And the last one is You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero. I love this book. I think that she has like a really fun personality. So the first book I mentioned and this last book that I mentioned, they kind of skew feminine. But again, if you're male and you want to make money, you want to attract more abundance in your life, they both work really well for that. But what I love about You're a Badass at Making Money is that she's giving you activity after activity after activity to make sure that you're working through your stuff. Because reading something is great, but being in action is better, right? And so this really gives you the opportunity to get into action. Actually, a lot of these books do. So Unleash Your Inner Money Babe does, Think and Grow. Vibrational Money Immersion does. You're a Badass at Making Money does. So those give you practical tips to help you actually get into the activity that allows you to attract the money, right? So those are 6 money mindset books that can help you attract more money in 2020, because it is right around the corner. And honestly, I wouldn't even wait till 2020. I would say go out there, grab one of these books now. You've got a couple of weeks till the end of the year. You can start attracting money now. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks since I've been very heavily working on my money mindset and doing things to help me attract more financial abundance. I have generated more income in my business than I have ever, right? I have gotten some surprise checks, and it's all because I'm actively working on my money mindset. So if you're somebody who is serious about improving your financial situation, then I highly recommend grab one of these books now, get started today, and then see where 2020 takes you as you're working your way through them. So if you're someone who wants to attract money, you're probably someone who understands how awesome it is when you get to save money, right? Well, you've got 2 days left to take advantage of this sale that I have been sharing with you. So if you want a chance to save half off on our holiday collection, make sure you reach out to me so that you can take a look at what we've got and save half off. I had a customer yesterday who bought 3 boxes of something because she could not believe she was getting it at such a steal of a price. If you want to save some money on your holiday gifts, or if you want to save some money on getting yourself healthy, then now is the time to do so. So reach out to me. I'll send you some info. Otherwise, I will chat with you tomorrow. Ciao.